Pendleton. I'm the Bing Maps technical evangelist for Microsoft Corporation. And my role is to educate people on the use of data visualization of geospatial information on Bing Maps. So what is Bing Maps? Bing Maps is the next generation mapping platform for Microsoft. And it's inclusive of a number of different features. We have high resolution, high fidelity road networks, high resolution aerial photography. We have search capabilities, so searching through millions and millions of Yellow Page listings, route calculations, geocoding information, all incorporated into a single set of APIs that are accessible for developers. And the value for the developer is around the access points that are available to you through flexible APIs. So we have an AJAX control that's available for the JavaScript developer. We've got a web service available for the .NET server to cloud communication developer. And now we're introducing our V1 of our Silverlight control that's available for .NET developers as well. And it actually has a scriptable version for you JavaScript developers who are interested in building Silverlight applications through a JavaScript interface. The Bing Maps Silverlight control coming out of CTP and moving into version 1 introduces some new features, including support for Silverlight 3, support for Microsoft Expression Blend, out of browser, map mode extensibility to allow us to add different map styles, a scriptable API, a pushpin class, and data binding, as well as international support for different map styles as we have different cultures as supported in the Bing Maps platform. So let me walk you through a demonstration of the Bing Maps Silverlight control. With the Bing Maps Silverlight control, we're taking advantage of the Silverlight aspects for aesthetics. So the multi-scale imaging, as you can see, we are zooming down but providing a much more aesthetic transition between the zoom levels. When you pan the map, it's much smoother since tiles are actually loading down level but being rendered through the Silverlight viewer. So these new features include data binding. So when you want to bind data to the map from a database, just pull that right in and we can actually identify them and stick them to the map. The beauty of it all is really based on the source code though. So if you look at the code, we're only dealing with little bits of XAML and some very simple C# to actually bind the data. So the classes for binding data to the map are now included natively in the Silverlight control. If you wanted to add pushpins, we added a pushpin class for the V1 of the Bing Maps Silverlight control. So now you could still use Silverlight drawing techniques, or you can actually just use the class that we created for you to add pushpins to the map. Custom pushpins fully supported as a part of this release as well. We also added cultural support. So we have maps in a number of different languages that are now viewable just by passing in a culture to the Silverlight map control. And finally, the out-of-browser experience. If you wanted to take an application built in Silverlight, you could take it out of browser and install it right onto the computer. We'll support that with the Bing Maps Silverlight control as well. Don't forget, we also have a scriptable version of this control that if you're not a .NET developer, you can still code in JavaScript and build out robust geospatial data visualizations using the Bing Maps Silverlight control. So now that you have an understanding of the Bing Maps platform, and specifically the Bing Maps Silverlight control, the next thing for you to do is visit my blog, bing.com/maps/blog. Get more information on the developer tools and get out there and build some killer geospatial apps.